Hi everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been able to do interviews since January. I've been busy with school and I've only seen literally two of the new movies that came out this year, both Lego and Noah, which I highly recommend you check them out. They're great movies. But with Captain America, literally in just a few days, or if you don't live in America like I do, you probably got it already. And so I figured that I would want to take a look back into Marvel memory lane and review the last of the Phase 1 solo Avenger movies, which was Captain America the First Avenger. Now, Captain America the First Avenger was a very important Marvel movie because if this movie didn't work, then the whole Marvel universe would just like fall to pieces because Captain America is the leader and he's the first Avenger after all, and you've got to get him right. And so the story of Captain America, the First Avenger, that takes place in the 1940s. World War II is going on. America is at war, and people are enlisting into the military. And there's this guy named Steve Rogers, who's played by Chris Evans, and he wants to do his country proud. He wants to help America out as a soldier. Only problem is he's extremely skinny. So basically, what happens is he goes to the military, but the military, sees that even though he doesn't look like a soldier, he has the heart of a soldier. So they enlist him to like this super soldier program where he becomes like a soldier. He becomes unstoppable and he becomes Captain America. And basically he and a bunch of commandos go around Europe taking out Hitler's enemies and Hydra, which is this terrorist organization run by the Red Skull, played by Hugo Weaving. And it's that type of thing. And I really love Captain America: The First Avenger. For me, Captain America: The First Avenger, it's not one of my favorite Marvel superhero movies out there. It's not one of my favorite superhero movies out there, but it is still a really really good superhero movie. The thing that makes this movie really really good, first of all, is its message, which is no matter how you look on the outside, it's on the inside that counts, and that's a really good lesson for for the kids and for anybody really, and that's what makes it so good. And the cast itself was pretty good. Like Chris Evans as Captain America, I thought would killed it. And I was a little skeptical at first because I was like, Johnny Storm as Captain America? How's that going to work? But it ended up working really, really well. And Chris Evans did such an awesome job at it. He's so good in this movie, you tend to forget he was Johnny Storm. You tend to forget he was in The Losers or Scott Pilgrim or whatever. And you just see him as Captain America. You know what I mean? And the rest of the cast fell into place really well too. Like Haley Atwell's really good as Peggy Carter. Tommy Lee Jones is really good. He's Tommy Lee Jones, after all. So Stanley Tucci is really good in this movie too. Dominic Cooper as Howard Stark is really cool. Sebastian Stan as Bucky is really good, and Hugo Weaving as the Red Skull was really really good too. I mean he's Hugo Weaving after all, so he's gonna enjoy playing the role up real well. And and the score too. The score is pretty good. It's done by Alan Silvestri, who did the Avengers and he did Forrest Gump and so forth. And his score does sound very 1940s. It does sound very Captain America-ish. It sounds very patriotic. You know what I mean? It gives you that whole America, fuck yeah type of vibe to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess my only like points of criticism are some of the effects. Like a lot of the effects is just like skinny Steve Rogers or like the powers of the Tesseract. They all look great. But it's some of the stuff like the backgrounds, which you can tell, it's like, you can tell the actors are like standing on a green screen. So it's kind of like that obvious, you know what I mean? And some of the action is alright though, but it doesn't blow your mind, especially since, most of it's done in a montage. And I was kind of hoping that you'd see like 20 or 30 minutes of Captain America nonstop kicking ass. And you do get that in the Avengers, and from the looks of it, you do get it in the sequel, so that's good. I guess they learned their lesson, you know what I mean? So yeah, overall, Captain America, The First Avenger, great movie. Check it out. Put it into your Marvel Blu-ray collection if you haven't already, and just enjoy it. So I'm going to give Captain America, The First Avenger, a B+. It's a really good movie. Stay after the credits for a super cool Avengers thing. It's basically the trailer for the Avengers, but it's still really cool to see. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Captain America: The First Avenger, and I'm going to give you guys later on this week my Captain America: The Winter Soldier review and my How I Met Your Mother review. So yeah, that's it.